streaming. Cool. A little bit of issues there at the beginning, but we got it. 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 We got it.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen. We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Mara Sav bows to no one. You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit.
Oh God, that was such a good season.
The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
God, he's got some fucked up teeth, doesn't he? Fucked up teeth.
My queen. You were right. The Guardian was the key. For the first time, the whispers are silent. It is done. I have accepted my fate. I will not fail.
Fail. Fail. And here's Destiny 2. Man, I was in college when this came out. I will never forget playing this at Landon's house. I had my PlayStation and TV set up on one side of the room. He had his set up on the main TV. And we just experienced this campaign together.
Ikora, if you tell me this is a practical joke,
God, it was
well,
incredible.
it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing.
I'd give away
Let's
one
get
or two of my
serious.
siblings
Zavala,
to go back to that
this
time
is
for
my
sure.
serious face. Can't you tell?
For sure.
Ikora, what have you got?
Someone or something
Let me get my
has
water.
sabotaged the Skyline defense systems.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What are the set feeds telling us?
Put my socks on too. Walking around out
Nothing.
here with my bare
That's good,
feet.
right?
No,
Silly, silly,
I
silly.
mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And
What? It's gonna take my dogs on all of them. WALK. But
Battle stations!
I can wait 30 minutes.
Everyone with me, now!
His bubble looks a little whitish, doesn't it? Not as purple as it should be.
Hang on!
God. They need to do something on this scale again. This is getting me hyped to play today, just watching this old stuff. This is when we woke up that fleet. Or made them aware of where we were, where the Traveler was. It would have been badass if that wave also got the attention of the other alien races that are in the lore. And like either one or two of them came to visit us. That would have been nice. We don't need a rerun of Curse. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's just move on to Warmind, Forsaken. Forsaken.
Never felt better.
Never felt better.
You see that, Petra? Petra? Guardian? Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing. And cue the ominous music.
Let's go to the Destiny 2 one. This
back in your
one's...
cages. I said, back in your cages!
Oh, that was on. Just click on. No sound? No sound? Oh, there we go. No, still no sound? Yes, we gotta watch this one.
That's it. Now I'm pissed. Oh, is that really all you got? You help me out here, little buddy. I'm coming home, Ace. This is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow?
No. But I do have a bullet with your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you. And you, my man.
This is going to hurt. A lot. Any
That's
last
probably the
words?
fastest way you can die.
How's your sister?
I missed out on Season of the Forge and Drifter. Came back in opulence. Was there for Shadowkeep. I'm really upset I missed out on Season of the Forge. That's probably one of the biggest seasons I missed out on. It's always interesting to me what Guardians they choose to showcase for this cutscene.
You made it.
Because it's never the same one.
We have heard your cries for help. And soon we will answer. Who are you? Don't you recognize us? We are not your friend. We are not your enemy. We are your...
Earl's 14. Appreciate
salvation.
you, new subscriber, brother. Appreciate it. See the Undying, I wasn't there for that. See the Dawn, wasn't there for that. See the Worthy, wasn't there for that. Oh my god, wasn't there for their arrivals? I took a long break after Shadowkeep, I guess. That small foe. Might as well start charging my controller, right? We got a second before we're gonna be using it. Beyond Light. I was there for that. Seen this trailer. Oh, I've never seen the beginning of this trailer.
This is what I brought you here to see.
That's 7 seasons of The Hunt too. One there for The Chosen. I was there for Splicer. I came back for Splicer. Was there for Lost. Of course, we were there for Witch Queen.
I saw the end before it happened. My own death, brought on by the separation from my power. And in these final moments, I looked to the sky. Hello, old friend. I've chased you for a long time. First as an enemy, then as a collector, and finally, now, a supplicant. What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. And sacrifice... Here we are. Wouldn't it be clever of you if after everything, you simply let me die? Oh, what a trick. Elegant. Is that it?
This voice actor did such a great job.
If there is an answer, I don't hear it. Because now the world begins to fade.
That moment right there.
So, you're saying Savathun was dead? Our most devious adversary, the one who nearly decimated the last city from within, was dead. And the Traveler resurrected her?
I wouldn't have believed it either, but
But why would she need us to recover her memories if she never lost
That's
them
pretty
in the
on
first
theme,
place?
isn't it?
This has to be another trick. A lie to fool us into surrendering the Traveler without a fight.
This has been the Traveler's approach from the beginning. The Books of Sorrow detail many civilizations it blessed with the light, then abandoned.
High propaganda.
The Fallen tell the same story. When the Witness and its Black Fleet came to call, the Traveler moved on to our system.
Or it sacrificed itself to save humanity from the same forces. Forces which included the Hive! After all that, why would the Traveler give our worst enemy the light?
It doesn't matter. I don't know why the Traveler gave Savathûn the light. Maybe it has changed its mind about Guardians. Maybe it's not as infallible as we once believed. I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Because I'm here to protect humanity. And if Savathûn takes the Traveler, we lose our light, along with any hope for surviving the Witness's return. So, whatever it takes to stop this heist, we will do.
All right. How do we stop this?
Why was there a
I'm not
divot in
sure
the
yet.
desk specifically the size of
But
that
I know
worm?
where to find out.
These are the questions we ask.
Isn't this interesting? I miscalculated. So did you, Guardian. So protective of your Traveler that you wouldn't let me keep it safe. But the Witness is coming. The game is yours to play now. Yours to win or lose. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
no. Where did her ghost go?
Guardian, I just got the message. The Traveler is back in the last city. Is it done? Is Savathûn...
She's dead. But her ghost got away.
Good enough. Hold your position. The Hidden are coming to secure the remains. Good work, Guardian. You did the right thing.
Now what?
Now, we prepare for the Witness and stop the next collapse.
Oh god, this cutscene.
We have seen enough. The children of Soul cry out for salvation. You promise them life, but deliver only death, as you have for so many before. Enough. Enough death. Enough life. You have no pieces left to place. The game is over. Do not be afraid. Your pale heart holds the key. This time, there is no escape.
It's so wild that that's an entire civilization merged into one person. Nuts. I gotta get something to eat. I'm starving. I'm gonna go downstairs, get an Uncrustable. It will make my tummy happy, and I will be happy.
It's happening again. The whirlwind.
Aramis.
Don't worry. The great machine will never abandon anyone again.
It's leaving. The Traveler is leaving. The Warsats.
Aramis, please do not do this. If you care at all for our people, if there is anything left in your heart,
Make it known your pain.
I know. It's time.
For Reese.
Goodbye, Red.
Stable. Innocent Monroe.
Look.
Why does it not flee?
Because it has nowhere else to run.
In minutes.
Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler. At all cost.
What is that? The Witness.
Whatever that thing is, we gotta take it down.
Wild. What if the Traveler was like summoning it?
Going down. Multiple casualties out there. We need to pull back.
She's just walking out there in space.
Disciple, you know what must be done.
They found a veil.
We're in no position to engage the enemy.
We don't have a choice. We're out of time.
Osiris.
Don't die.
No more running away. Rest now. Well, the uglier they are, the harder they fall, right? No? Come on.
We finally found you.
Get your ghost.
What's wrong, Osiris?
Get your ghost out of there.
Finality takes shape.
It's creating the link.
At long last.
Destroy it.
What just happened?
Made us lose.
We just lost.
Zavala, come in. The universe makes us all victim and perpetrator. That's infinite cruelty. You, more than any, suffer both fates. Be free.
We've got to get some answers about what's in there.
The witness has moved beyond our reach. All attempts to follow it have failed.
Oh, good. I'm glad. R.I.P. Lance Reddick.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer.
Oh my gosh, where are we?
And the music.
You ready?
Chad, are you ready?
On your deals!
All ends and beginnings.
Battle stations!
Alright, game over, credits.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
About time we go to the moon.
Was that a darkest ship behind Okora?
Sir Happy Eris is back.
We are your
Salvation.
Wait.
The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
Holy crap. This got me feeling things.
Hello, old friend.
Ghost, ghost, ghost.
Oh my god, dude.
Alright, put the popcorn down, y'all.
I'm afraid. What? Traveler just did a Death Star! Oh my god. What is he doing? No way.
Oh my god, was?
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Like many of you, I've been playing games as long as I can remember. They're a core part of what makes me who I am. I believe there's this deeply rooted often unstated mission of games to keep adventure alive. In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure. Heroes awakened on a desolate planet. A silent god set in our sky. And it wouldn't be long before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door to destroy us. Over the years, our heroes would shape a story
Those
far
PlayStation
greater
shoes.
than anything we could have imagined.
PlayStation Nike
Players would
shoes.
explore
Those are
deep into the depths of
it's kind of
Venus,
clean.
hunting a machine god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities to stand alone against monsters that took others an entire elite squad. They'd race alongside their friends far into the early morning into halls of an ancient city where only a select few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon. But most importantly, they'd bring their friends and their family into this world and together meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions. Now, together, we approach the final shape. We're about to embark on the last expedition of Destiny's first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler.
Oh,
the journey
love that.
will be difficult. And what awaits you on the other side of this trek is nothing less than the deadliest entity we have ever faced. There will be no open betas. There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come. Whether you've been with us from the beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, or are looking at Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world, a vacuum-sealed experience begging for you to be the first person to peel it open. So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
No, it's not. Little tease again.
After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen, all we've lost, this fight might be our last. So I'm asking you one last time.
Were those the past two boss fights? Boss fights in the raids? Was that Warlock holding a battle axe?
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that as a
Warlock out of
developer,
battle
you
axe.
just don't get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by Ghost at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
Their background is gorgeous that they have in that setup.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the pale heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The pale heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians to rally together and be brave in the face of Oblivion.
The old tower inside the
Traveler.
Traveler.
Answer questions at the
Wild.
grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our Ghost, get to reconnect with Cayde 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires by a bunch of companions who have been fighting together for hundreds of years.
Oh, man.
In the final shape, we're going through the portal that the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is this infinite, vast, unknowable. And we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
The Pale Heart is weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like covered in ivy.
It makes you feel a bit uncomfortable.
Looks so cool.
And
what
it is also
this?
just so cool and artistic in the best way.
The Witness entered well ahead of
This
any
music.
Guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
This is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
I have no idea how long the event's supposed to be.
One of the most memorable locales from Destiny's past is
Surely it won't
D1
last
Tower.
until reset.
It's really a labor of love from the Destiny team.
I was gonna take my pups
The
on a
final
run.
shape
Yeah,
means
that is
so
the old
much
tower.
To everyone
It's
who's
all
building
covered
it,
in
and I think
overgrowth.
players are really going to be able to see that.
Oh, the speakers area! That looks
Our
sick!
very first linear destination that we've ever done. I would love it if players felt that they began their journey in a place of safety.
That is gorgeous.
And feel it escalate in
Oh, that's
danger,
not-
in surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see
all the
things that
hands.
are more and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
The weirdest things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping. Kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together just wrong.
The sense of scale you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth, you feel tiny as a Guardian. You feel alone. You feel like you are not the force to be reckoned with that you have been. You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
Dude, this level design, it already looks insane.
One of the things that we really tried to also capture is that the Witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the Subjugators.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape.
So that wasn't Rourke that we saw, that was these guys.
They're performing stasis powers and strand powers to face the Guardian, well, in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
Oh, I
They
get
bring
it.
something entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of this element of control.
They're back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you, freezing you in place, tangling you up.
Oh my god, that's gonna get so annoying.
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment. You have to stop the final shape from happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cade.
Nuts.
The campaign is just the start of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination. And so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
What does that
The
mean?
campaign in the final shape doesn't really end with the final mission. The raids are where you defeat like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the Witness, you're going to do that in the raid. But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to overcome the final shape and the Witness.
In the final shape, we are inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar, Void.
We want to create
New supers, we
something
knew that
turns
was
into
coming.
an offensive powerhouse.
Let's go.
But also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is
12-person
this thread
raids.
of team
That would
play
be
and, like, working with your
phenomenal.
friends to overcome the
I would
odds.
love that. Oh, the
Warlock
axe.
Super is this ultimate expression of solar energy coursing through your Guardian. This Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Other than Golden Gun, this is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these projectiles going off, doubling the amount of projectiles. Your grenade almost being sentient as it searches around, and then it hits a character and bounces off and goes to another one. And you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged, applying Scorch when they're shooting.
The new
Nuts.
Solar Warlock aspect. When I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul that when it sees an enemy, it launches part of itself out and hits the enemy and explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
I like that.
Twilight Arsenal. It's a layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these axes fly through the air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy and enemies in and then explode. But that doesn't destroy the axe. The axe sticks around. And you and your allies can go and pick up that axe and start wailing on enemies with it.
This super is insane to me.
The Void Titan aspect. I
Let's
press and
go.
hold my grenade button to consume my grenade and turn it into the shield. The more
Oh my
damage it
God.
takes, the more it charges up, and then I can release that, and it creates this blast that deals massive damage.
The Hunter Arc super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between
OG
two targets.
Warlock
The
with
Hunter
void
rears
suction,
back,
yeah.
Takes this knife and throws it across the world, and then is able to blink to its
Blink
position
to it.
through the slash that just decimates anyone nearby.
One really great thing about that is not just you do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times.
Three
along
times.
with devastating attacks each time you do it.
The hunter has an aspect. We take our staff, we twirl it in the air, which propels us upward. It creates this burst, which amplifies you and any allies near you.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a fighting game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves. It like takes that sandbox to the next level.
The more aspects we have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know? Like that instantaneous, like...
That was good, but I think it's more like... You know?
I like it, I like it.
This is wild.
Weapons team has been working on all sorts of goodness. We've got
Titan and Warlocks definitely
exotics,
got the
we've got legendaries, we've got perks. We're always cooking
definitely
up
got
stuff.
the
We're always
meat
playing with stuff
of
that we
this
think is
update.
like really
That's for sure.
interesting or taking inspiration. We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has the
That's a
really intriguing
weapon?
property of adapting your Guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout.
Oh, that looks so good too. It looks like the Needler off of Halo, which makes sense.
To reshape your grenade and suck it into the weapon, and then fire out a super destructive single projectile. It's a really special weapon.
What's the one specific exotic that I can make that's like really zany that you would like right now?
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler Beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this opportunity to bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but really turn it into something that feels unique.
I can't get over what if Golden Gun wants a sniper rifle.
Into the fold.
The Red Death exotic pulse rifle.
And Dragon's
Salo Supercell.
Burn the world, burn it all. In the final shape, we have...
Don't come out with me with a Risk Runner and Centrifuge. I want my Zalo Supercell.
Like bordering on exotic functionality. So for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This fires tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage. They have a mixture of regular weapon and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at
Hard build
enemies
clan
to
beyond current
healing your
scope.
allies.
I feel that. I feel
I'm
that.
really excited to bring it to dungeons
You
and
can
keep my
for
team
sure
alive, honestly.
recruit in my chat.
The weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and some new and really wild
That's doable
ideas
for sure.
which I'm pretty excited about.
Absolutely. Especially with the professionalism of
Come on, take a load off. We've got a lot to cover.
like this Encore. Legends are
This
forever.
place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's me, so... I'm back! Hey, you two, give me a sec. I was magnificent. This is great. Anyone want a hug? Get your rock off my map. Worst case scenario,
What's up,
you die,
Matt?
but who knows? Maybe you won't. Well, better get back to it.
I'm so glad that they got Cade back in the
this
saddle.
moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cade is the quintessential hunter. His presence casts such a
Yeah,
long
that's perfect
shadow
timing.
over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish
I
the job.
agree.
Once we started digging into the nature of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cade's role as a guide.
Lightfall,
Cade is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cade is the one who is.
I bet they're gonna come out with
because that's his job. That's
a
always
pack
his
that
job.
will give you all the
It just feels
previous
so natural
expansions.
for Nathan to be back in the booth. It felt
The base
amazing to
D2
just see
is
him slip
free,
back into the
which
role
is
like,
not a
yeah, this
lot.
is gonna be-
Instantly.
In the flesh. Or metal.
Oh, I love that they got Nathan Fillion back in the
Cade's the
set.
glue
Oh,
between
let's
Zavala
go.
and Ikora
Yeah, man,
together.
the point
Having
with
him
an
back
expansion that
puts
gives
them
you
in a
all the
position
previous
of questioning
expansions.
where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group. I think it's going to be great.
I'll
for them.
probably end up buying it on Steam, dude.
At least we have
It
each
looks
other.
so good on
We want people to take
computer.
away that sense of reunion and that idea of
You guys wearing a Volcon
the
shirt.
gang being back together for this moment.
I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
Witch Queen, Beyond Light, and Shadowkeep. Yeah, that's really all you need, if we're being honest. Pretty sure that's it, yeah.
Guardian.
Damn.
The witness poses a dire threat. And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister.
What is this?
Xivu Araf. It rests with me. Will you come back from this? Do not be afraid.
Is this this season?
Bring me your tithes.
What the fuck?
You now wield hive magic and have entwined it with your light. Assault the Spire, Guardian, and open the way to our tides.
We get a boomer cannon. Holy shit.
Let them know fear. The deck of whispers, and they do whisper. Fight in my name, Guardian. Every opponent you defeat strengthens me.
Oh, this is sick.
My appetite rises for your brood.
Eris just went full hive mode.
Let us show her what it is to be hive. You have sounded the horn of battle. You are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow.
Season of the Witch. Oh my god, that just got my nipples hard.
The Season of the Witch is our opportunity as players. We've been
My
annihilating
nipples are
and
hard.
breaking Hive spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Xivu Araf. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good
It's a wild ass idea, yeah. She determines, like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your tithes.
What does that mean for the characters and the player to kind of like be like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We wanted to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Deck of Whispers.
This magical deck of cards that creates amazing synergies with your Buildcraft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then choose these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into the build crafting.
You actually are getting cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker for deck building. Like, being able to, like, bring that element into Destiny gameplay has just been like, oh, chef's kiss.
Yeah, oh, it's
really
super
fun.
fun.
What up, Puma? This shit's wild.
So we've got 2 brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got
I love the combatant density. That is what we're looking for. Yes.
It was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun. The Altar of Summonings activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're going through this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards.
So we're just building up Aerys' strength to fight Xivu
A
Arath.
whole mess of rewards.
Okay, we saw Scout and a fusion right
We
there.
really wanted to make sure that there was a home for any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making.
Exotic Mission Rotator. That's huge for people that missed the old missions.
Outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Craftable? You can craft Deadman. You can craft Deadman's tail.
Season of the Witch, we have a brand new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay
Lo-fi
experiences.
PvP
We want
map?
to make sure that we focus the combat a little bit more. With the new Vex network map, we really wanted to make sure we hit.
That
It's like,
looks
hey,
so
you're shoulder to
good.
shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with, and a lot of the flow of the map is actually built around this like kind of central pillar of the Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also
Can y'all see how hard my
We've got
nipples
a new
are right now?
PvP
This is getting me
game
so
mode coming
excited.
That's all about relics.
So
It's
excited
about
right now.
multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass. We've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we've got the scythe from Season of the Haunted.
Yeah, so you're going to be reaping Guardians with that thing. It's a lot more tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in
And this is
order
in
to
PvP.
push for victory.
That's either going to be a big hit or miss.
What I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty Hivey this season, obviously. There's something in the air. And so when thinking about like, what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very Hivey season, there's only one answer.
It's Crota's End. I was hoping for Wrath the Machine, but it just makes sense that it's Crota's End.
I have seen.
It would have been better to bring out some banger armor and some banger weapons. They did bring back the old armor. It looks so good. Oh yes.
Only a true weapon of the light.
It looks so good. And get that ring apparently. So you can. When does that come out?
Heading into the final shape, we really want to rally all
That's coming out on
Guardians
the
at the end of
1st.
the Light and Darkness saga. We want to reduce those power barriers.
So
as
next
well as
Friday.
catch
Comes out
people
next
up
Friday.
with
Sweet,
story
sweet, sweet.
beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players.
Getting that done day one for sure.
In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand.
You never got to do the
and
raid,
also
Puma? Yeah,
lowering the
Crota's
barrier
End's
to entry.
fine.
It's going to make
very
it
fun.
easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a
What's that guy's
certain
name?
number of
Kayo?
activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes. that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level. The person with the highest power in your fire team is actually going to bring all the others close to their power level, which means that there's no way really for any other guardian to join you in this high level.
That is really
combined with Fire Team Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before, and have that same experience. That's all regardless of the power level of you and the rest of the people in your fire team.
I like that a lot because often you have somebody that about damn time. I agree.
Find other people to complete the best and most aspirational content in Destiny. We have a tag system that allows players.
So this is coming. This is all coming next season, not this upcoming
I'm really
season.
Chill. I'm anti-sweat. I'm just really here to have a good time. Exactly.
Tags really allows players to show a little bit more personality, show a little bit more about what they're about. I think what's really great about it is with this launch, we're also
for more personalization.
As an example, one of the inclusion tags that we have are for colorblind players. Hopefully, the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer to the people that they're playing with. So once a listing goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just
Could you imagine if this came with launch?
For a long time while they're listing.
And they just had all this time to improve
As a gamer
it.
who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection. The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story. We are going to have a mission for Forsaken, a mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the
Never gonna use that.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cayde's Last Stand from Forsaken. This is a moment that a lot of players, new and old, are going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
We're reaching the end of this 10-year journey. What comes next?
The episodes, and the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the Final Shape. And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the Final Shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is the 3-act structure. The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons, new artifact mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments in every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic styled experiences throughout the Final Shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience, whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with
I
this
really
big
like that. I wish they would have started like that.
Innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes
These better
provides
be
this awesome foundation
banger
for the
episodes
future
if
of
they're
Destiny.
dropping it after
Moving on
Final
to the
Shape,
next
because
stage
I
of
bet a
Destiny 2.
lot of people are
I
going
think
to
some
stop
people look at
playing
the Final
Destiny
Shape
after
and they
Final
think Destiny
Shape.
2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes
Good.
provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
Because I bet they're going to drop Marathon after Final Shape.
What makes a Guardian?
And that's going to pull a lot of people away from the PvP of this game.
Bravery, sacrifice. We know that we were chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
It's just a little tribute to Lance.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan.
God, well, every time he does that headbutt, that gets me so pumped.
What is it the Guardians say? Devotion inspires bravery.
Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
I'm so pumped he's going to be back.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Let's cross it together.
There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me. You've heard the stories
14% of the mates, I agree.
of darkness descending upon humanity. Our purpose is its end. This time, there is no escape.
Become legend.
It's going to be an exciting year for Guardians. We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year. We're going to be heading inside the Traveler.
I really want those PlayStation
experiencing
Nikes he's
Destination
wearing.
Unlike anything we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the Final Shape, we're going to continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians, with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga. These first episodes are just the beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch, with a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening.
Love
in this world.
it. Content,
Then,
baby.
Next week, a brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content. I can't wait to see you all in the Throne World as we learn more about the Final Shape and how we can stop it.
Do not be afraid. Bring me your tithes.
I cannot wait to grip that axe.
Years, all we've lost.
This fight might be our last. So I'm asking you to rise. One last time.
That was sick. So this is a collector's edition for the Lightfall pre-order.
When we create a collector's edition, we try and recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy outside of the game. So this year we're doing a Destiny 1 tower.
Oh.
We really try to work hard at thinking about 10
That's
years of
clean.
Destiny and how best to encapsulate
That's clean.
that experience.
Even as the game dev who've worked on it since day one, like I think having it be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player
That's
from when you first started
clean.
playing Destiny all the way to now. The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you're a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then
You get
there
the
are
cherry
actual
blossom tree.
figures of the Vanguard mentors that accompany that architectural model.
And there's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
There's gonna be some fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. And so we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, lights,
What?
just sort of make this experience as
It's a little
whole,
puzzle.
really special. It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
That's awesome. I'll definitely be pre-ordering that. Just for that gun alone. That Needler gun alone, I'll be pre-ordering it. Man. That is so cool. So we got a lot of stuff coming out today. And then all that fire team all that fire team stuff will come out next season. But we have all those reprisal missions today. Did they say that the that exotic mission rotator would be in today? I don't remember if they said that that would be coming out next season or in season 22. Either way, we got a lot of content to dig through today. We got a lot of content to dig through today. What's huge with that mission rotator, that exotic mission rotator, is that after you get the, oh wait, next season, Puma, I got you. But that'll be huge that once you get the exotic from that mission rotator, you can craft them. You can craft them. I think we crafted the Revision Zero from the Seraph mission, but crafting a Dead Man's Tale, that's gonna be nuts. That'll be nuts putting enhanced perks on a Dead Man's Tale. That's gonna bring it back. That's gonna bring it back for sure. Yeah. Well, if they slowly implement a way to craft every exotic, that will be that'll be an easy way for them to recycle content, but at the same time, that's something we should have already had. I'm trying to think of a way for them to do that without too much of a grind, because it shouldn't be a grind to craft weapons that we already have. So are they just doing this in the lobby of their building? The front lobby of their building? Man, I am excited. I'm excited. I got a good 5 I'm gonna get about a good 4 hours of gameplay in before Cat gets home. So the post show is about to start. This is my game plan. This is what I'm thinking. All right. I'm gonna let you all hold down this stream, okay? I know that when I leave, probably every single one of y'all are gonna leave, but I'm gonna take my pups on a quick ride. I'm gonna leave the stream up, record this post show, and I'm talking just around the block, less than 20 minutes. I'm gonna take them out, get them nice and tired, so I don't feel guilty when I sit down and I just lock in. So I'm gonna take thing 1, thing 2 for a run, then I'll be right back, okay? You gotta go back to work. I feel that, Monk. I feel that. You have fun. Have fun making money. Yeah, dog. I'll probably restart the stream when we load into Destiny. I'll probably cut this one and restart it up, but I'm gonna let this finish out and record the post show, which starts in a minute. So if you want to watch the post show, I'd love for you to watch it on my channel. I'm gonna take my pups on a run real quick, and then when I get back, it should be reset time, and I'm gonna download the update, and then we'll dig into the content. But I appreciate everybody for watching. If you like this, leave a like. Maybe you can consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely up to you. I can't force you to do anything. But I will be back soon. We'll take my dogs on a run, and then we'll dig into season 22, Season of the Witch, baby. I never even named my Uncrustable. I'll leave when I get back. All right, I'll be back soon. Appreciate y'all. Do y'all want to go on a... We're going on a...
Hello, Guardians. Welcome to the post-show stream. My name is Taylor Liz. I am a Destiny 2 player and content creator. I'm excited to be here live at Bungie. We're going to have 2 segments for you today. A little later in the show, I'll be playing through the brand new Season of the Witch content with my good friend, Pika Peach. Right now, let's sit down with Bungie developers to talk more about what we just saw and what's next for the future of Destiny 2. Pika, over to you.
Thank you so much, Taylor. My name is Pika, and I'm also a content creator and Destiny 2 fan. You can often find Taylor and I playing together in some sort of challenge in-game. I'm beyond honored to be sitting down with everyone here today, so let's do some more introductions.
Thank you, Pika. It's great to have you here. Hi, my name is Cosmo. I'm the lead community role here at Bungie, and my role is supporting our amazing community team and all the great work they do, helping prepare weekly check-ins and sending info out to our players. I'm going to be teaming up with Pika today, and we're going to be asking some of these guys some questions and go over some of the things that we didn't get to cover in the showcase. So, yeah, Dan?
Yeah, thanks. I'm Dan McAuliffe. I'm the general manager for Destiny 2. And that mostly means that I get to support all the amazing talent that makes this game. So thanks for sitting down with us today.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
I'm Joe. I'm the game director on Destiny 2. And actually, while Taylor and Liz were doing the intro, I was hiding behind a pillar for the last 10 seconds. So y'all can like roll back the VOD and see if I did a good job or not.
Awesome. So let's get into some questions. As a player, what are you guys most hyped about regarding the final shape and beyond? Anything specific you can call out?
For me, I'm really excited about the story. I mean, this is going to be like the epic conclusion to the Light and Darkness saga. Like, players are finally going to get to go into the Traveler, confront the Witness. Like, the stakes have never been higher. I'm just really excited to get to watch everybody play it out as soon as they can. Can we make it live right now?
I don't think so.
I tried. Anyway, what about you, Dan?
Oh, for me, I mean, it's a lot about the supers, right? Like, I just think we have this ability with these supers coming out to shift the meta in a really exciting way. And like, I just haven't played through them.
Diablo 4 somehow got worse, and so did Blizzard. Here we go. People been wanting me to watch this. We're getting around to it. We're getting into it. Let's do it.
Well, thank God we built you. What a blessing for the community. Do you understand that it is actually statistically harder for a team to be this consistently bad than it is for them to occasionally accidentally be good? The probability is staggering. Do you have any idea how low our expectations are? You are
I don't believe this, because if he was a real sports fan, he'd be setting a car on fire. Oh, no, never mind. He watches, I think this is like football. It's not soccer. Never mind.
Factory of sadness!
So, are you willing to admit I was right about Diablo 4?
Mm-hmm.
I accept your apology. I tried to tell you guys. I tried to warn you.
I warned you. I warned you.
But did you listen to me? Oh, well, most of you did, but some of you didn't.
People were very unhappy about Actman's video, the first video, because they said, you didn't even do World Tier 4. You don't know what you're talking about. And the game gets so much better.
Some of you held on to hope. You poor fools. I was eager to see what Blizzard had planned for Season 1 and how this new season would go over with fans who were still playing the game. What I didn't expect is that Diablo 4 would get worse with the new season update. It would actually get so...
I don't know. I mean, like, I played Blizzard games for a long time. I could have expected the game would have gotten worse. Like, I feel like that's not really that hard to imagine. Like, that happens all the time.
Bad, to the point where diehard fans who were defending it before the season have now completely given up on the game.
Yep.
What on God's green earth could have possibly occurred to...
What's bad about it is that people aren't watching it anymore. Like, people aren't even going on to Reddit as much. People are just like, yo, like, we tried.
Sway sentiment so radically. But that's what we're going to find out today. Let's run through some of the dumb scum...
I still think Diablo 4 is a good game for casual Andes. I do. I think it's a nice, good game for sitting on the couch, knocking back a couple of brews, and, you know, maybe clearing out some goblins. But in terms of it being like a long-term game for people to spend a lot of time on, ooh...
shady, backwards-ass design decisions Blizzard has made with Diablo 4. This isn't for the faint of heart, guys.
Right.
Because things are much worse than we could have possibly imagined. Whoopi Goldberg has demanded a refund for Blizzard because Diablo 4 cannot be played on Mac.
I would have deserved a said you need a refund for another reason, but okay.
My favorite game, Diablo. And suddenly now Diablo 4 is not available to me on my Apple computer.
This injustice cannot be allowed.
Give me my Apple 4, because I paid for it. I was all excited for it. I went to play
Who the fuck uses an Apple?
on it, and I'm telling you, this really pissed me off. Tell me next time, say we're done on Apple, but let me have the 4. Let me play on the 4 because you made me so excited for it.
We are truly living in the worst timeline.
Yep,
anyways, let's get on to the real stuff. As we all know, every game these days needs a battle pass, otherwise it's trash.
Damn, so they really have a lot of these, huh? The Battlefield Battle Pass. That's cute. It rhymes.
Garbage. Nobody's ever gonna play it. So naturally, Diablo 4 has one. I
didn't even claim the items out of my Battle Pass. I didn't. Why the fuck would I care?
Might make it a masterpiece in many people's eyes. However, in most games with battle passes, you expect to earn enough currency in that battle pass to purchase the next one.
Yeah, but the thing is that Fortnite is a free game, so logically the free game should... Wait, what? The free game has a better system than the one that you paid for? Well, shit.
It's kind of a nice reward for players who don't spend money, but
I've been watching Summit play this game. I've thought about playing Halo again, man. I have.
Invest the time so that they can get the premium rewards in the next pass. Or, you know, you can use the currency to buy specific items, skins, emotes, whatever. They have crafted what is quite possibly the scummiest, dirtiest battle pass ever. If you complete the Season 1 pass, you
I don't even know if this one is that scummy. I just think it's another one. It's just another dick in the salad. Is it a particularly large dick? No, it's just another dick.
You earn 666 Diablo fun bucks.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you get
666.
yeah.
Ooh, that's so cute. Except you can't purchase fucking anything with 666 coins in Diablo 4. Man, you guys should really hire a fucking...
How much does it cost to buy the battle pass in coins? How much does it be? 1,000. So if you buy a battle pass with 666 the second time, that would mean that you would have 666 times 2, which would be, let me just, like, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. Minus 1,000 plus 666. So you would be 2 platinum off of being able to buy a second battle pass in the 3rd season. Ooh. You're just so close. Come on, don't you want to spend just a little bit of money? Don't you want to just put in a couple of bucks? But if you do that and you don't buy the special pack, you're not getting a bonus, so you're losing money unless you buy the expensive pack. So what do you want to do? You want to lose money? Oh my fucking god.
4th grade math student, because your math is awful. This, of course, is the same scummy tactic Microsoft used to use with Xbox points before they...
I'll have you know I have one of these little cards, like, glued to my wall. Xbox Live Gold membership.
Ditched that concept in 2013. A decade old. Yes, it is that outdated.
To play Halo.
What Blizzard is doing right now. They create a currency, they create that currency's value, and then they make a fucked up conversion rate, so you never have exactly as many points as the thing you want to purchase.
I will say it again, and I will say it again after I say it this time. There is no benefit to the consumer that prices are not always shown in the local denomination of the used currency. And in fact, the only purpose these secondary currencies provide is to obfuscate the true price of what you are paying. And I think that something that is fundamentally built off of obfuscation and confusing the customer should not be legal. There is no benefit to the customer that there are premium currencies in games that make it harder for you to understand what you're spending your money on. And if it was up to me, it would be fucking illegal because it is fundamentally deceptive. And I believe that you should not be able to actively deceive your customers. You should not be able to do that. Then do something about it. Or call up Ted Cruz.
That is by design, so you will always feel the need to purchase more points. But Blizzard took it a step further than that. Oh boy, they have been thinking months and seasons ahead with how fucking scummy this is. As one Reddit user points out, if you try to use...
I fucking saw this, yes. I see, that's how I knew the numbers came out, because I read this fucking post whenever it was made. I read this fucking post. Yep.
Coins to only buy battle passes. Look at this math. With a price of 1,000 coins per battle pass, getting 666 coins means that on your second pass, you'll have 1,332. Great. You can get a battle pass and have 332 coins left over. However, on the Season 3 pass, getting 666 coins means you will have 998. Exactly too short of getting another battle pass. This is wild to me because even in
just spend a little bit of money and you'll get it again.
Call of Duty, they give you enough credits in the battle pass to buy the next one. Somehow, the battle pass gets worse though, because if you purchase the ultimate or deluxe edition of D4, well, it's safe to say you're probably a hardcore fan. You deserve a nice reward for spending that little extra bit of money. So they gave players a premium battle pass, one that Blizzard themselves said could be redeemed for any season. What's that? Maybe you don't like the current season gimmick of Malignant Hearts and all that? Oh, that's fine. You can redeem the pass later. However, if you scroll to the seasonal page, it will highlight the Activate Premium Pass option. So if you hit A by...
Well, okay, so this is... All right, a little... Let me actually let him finish, and then I'll clarify after he explains it.
Accident. Oops.
Let's see if it counted.
It's this dude.
No!
No! No! I love how he tries to turn the game off. Bro, of all the things that you can't cancel, you bet your fucking ass buying the battle pass is one of them.
If that thing activated...
Did you make it crash, or did the game actually just crash?
The game actually just crashed. I hope it crashed and it didn't activate it. Like, if that's a one-click activation, fuck you, dude.
It crashed, you didn't close it? I don't know what I expected. Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Fuck you!
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
You've just redeemed the battle pass. Oh.
Well, so it was better. It was like basically on consoles. This was not the case on PC. We checked. But it was the case on consoles that there is something that is referred to as a dark pattern. And a dark pattern is whenever your cursor or your selector is automatically located on the button they want you to press. And the dark pattern of the Blizzard Battle Pass thing was to automatically put pre-watched. Oh, fuck. He says this? Okay, well, I'll just let him
Boy,
say
that's so unfortunate.
All right,
what
great.
an...
Okay.
What a bad stroke of luck you just had. Hee. Looks like Blizzard just made a little fucky wucky with the battle pass in the UI. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, it's cute how fucking desperate you are for people to keep playing this game. You have to resort to using dark...
Holy shit. Okay, so I am about to take a shower and I'll restart the stream. Me, Son Clark, appreciate the subscription. I'll restart the stream and we'll play some Destiny. Appreciate y'all for watching.